2026 Colorado DMV Permit Test 121 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. If your car breaks down on a highway, you should: Option A. Sit in your car and wait for help. Option B. Use your four-way flashers to warn other drivers. Option C. Sound your horn at passing motorists. Option D. Flash your headlights at oncoming traffic. The correct answer is option B. Use your four-way flashers to warn other drivers. Explanation: if your vehicle breaks down on the highway, you should signal before carefully exiting the roadway and turning on your hazard flashers. Get as far off the road as possible and park in a location where other drivers can easily see you. Lift your hood to let other drivers know your vehicle is disabled. Question 2. This is a blank sign. Option A. Stop. Option B. Wrong way. Option C. Yield. Option D. Do not enter. The correct answer is option C. Yield. Explanation: this triangular sign is a yield sign. When you see this sign, you must slow down to check for traffic and yield the right-of-way to pedestrians and approaching cross-traffic. Stop only if it is necessary to do so. Question 3. When turning or changing lanes, you must: Option A. Always signal your intentions, even when no visible traffic is present. Option B. Signal only if there is visible traffic. Option C. Signal only when driving at night. Option D. Signal only when driving in heavy traffic at night. The correct answer is option A. Always signal your intentions, even when no visible traffic is present. Explanation: always signal your intentions when changing lanes, turning, or pulling away from a curb. Do not allow yourself to become lazy and form the bad habit of not following this law. Question 4. You need to use extra caution when driving near a pedestrian using a white cane because: Option A. He or she is deaf. Option B. He or she is a police officer. Option C. He or she is blind. The correct answer is option C. He or she is blind. Explanation: when driving near a blind pedestrian who is carrying a white cane or walking with a guide dog, you must slow down, yield the right-of-way, and then proceed with caution. Be prepared to stop your vehicle in order to prevent injury or danger to the pedestrian. Question 5. A red flashing traffic light has the same meaning as A. Option A. Solid red light. Option B. Stop sign. Option C. Yield sign. Option D. Caution sign. The correct answer is option B. Stop sign. Explanation: a red flashing traffic signal has the same meaning as a stop sign. When approaching a red flashing signal, come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. A stop sign may sometimes also be posted where the signal is located. Question 6. When you need to change lanes, it is important to: Option A. Signal your intentions ahead of the lane change. Option B. Check your blind spot. Option C. Make sure the lane is clear before entering. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation: always signal for an appropriate amount of time before making a lane change or exiting a freeway. Before you make any move to the right or left, quickly turn your head and look over your shoulder to see if your blind spot is clear. Question 7. What may help drivers conserve gasoline? Option A. Sitting in their driveways with their cars running. Option B. Accelerating quickly. Option C. Slowing down gradually. Option D. Braking abruptly. The correct answer is option C. Slowing down gradually. Explanation: every time you have to stop quickly, it takes time and fuel to accelerate and get your vehicle back up to the speed of traffic. Drivers who look far ahead of their vehicles can slow down gradually or change lanes to avoid unnecessary braking, leading to better gas mileage. Question 8. Motor vehicles are required to have: Option A. A license plate only on the front. Option B. A license plate only on the back. Option C. License plates on both the front and back of the vehicle. Option D. License plates, but only if the driver chooses to have them. The correct answer is option C. License plates on both the front and back of the vehicle. Explanation: Colorado drivers are required to have license plates attached to both the front and rear of the vehicle. Any motor vehicle owned by a Colorado resident cannot be parked or driven on a public street or highway unless it is properly registered and displays license plates. Question 9. When exiting a highway, you should slow down. Option A, on the main road, just before the exit lane. Option B, once you see a toll booth. Option C, once you have moved into the exit lane. Option D, when you first see the exit sign. The correct answer is option C. Once you have moved into the exit lane. Explanation. When exiting a highway, you should get into the exit lane well in advance. Do not begin to slow down until after you have moved into the exit lane. Question 10. When turning left, drivers must yield the right-of-way to. Option A, other drivers who are already in the intersection. Option B, oncoming traffic. Option C, pedestrians who are already in the intersection. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. When turning left, drivers must yield the right-of-way to oncoming traffic. Drivers must also always yield the right-of-way to pedestrians, bicyclists, and other drivers who are already in the intersection. Question 11. Before turning, you should. Option A, use your signal. Option B, turn the wheel. Option C, change lanes. Option D, increase your speed. The correct answer is option A. Use your signal. Explanation. To complete a turn safely, you should activate your turn signal 3 to 4 seconds before your turn. Question 12. Lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions are divided by blank lines. Option A, white. Option B, red. Option C, black. Option D, yellow. The correct answer is option D, yellow. Explanation. Yellow lines are used to divide traffic moving in opposite directions. Question 13. What should you do if your vehicle's right wheels leave the pavement? Option A, stop quickly. Option B, immediately pull all the way off of the road and get back on when it is safe. Option C, take your foot off the accelerator, slow down, then ease back onto the road when it is safe to do so. Option D, accelerate and steer back on the road quickly. The correct answer is option C. Take your foot off the accelerator, slow down, then ease back onto the road when it is safe to do so. Explanation. If your vehicle's right wheels leave the pavement, don't panic. Take your foot off the accelerator and steer parallel to the road. Slow down and ease back onto the roadway by keeping both hands on the steering wheel and steering into the road's right lane with a small turn of the steering wheel. Check for traffic around you before steering back onto the pavement. Question 14. While driving on a two-lane road without bicycle lanes, you encounter a bicyclist traveling in the same direction. What is the safest way to pass the bicyclist? Option A, slow down and wait until there is no traffic approaching, then pass the bicyclist while leaving him or her sufficient space. Option B, continue driving straight. It is the bicyclist's responsibility to get out of your way. Option C, do not pass the bicyclist until you come to a traffic signal or stop sign. Option D, honk at the bicyclist to let him or her know you are about to pass. The correct answer is option A. Slow down and wait until there is no traffic approaching, then pass the bicyclist while leaving him or her sufficient space. Explanation. You should pass a bicyclist the same way you would pass any other vehicle, but not so fast or close to them that you throw debris in their face or blow them around with the draft of air from your vehicle. Allow at least 3 feet of space between your side mirror and the bicyclist, or at least 5 feet on higher speed roads or when there is a group of bicyclists. Honking unnecessarily may startle riders and make them more likely to crash. Question 15. A double solid yellow line down the center of a two-lane road indicates. Option A, lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are not permitted to pass. Option B, lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are permitted to pass when it is safe to do so. Option C, lanes are moving in the same direction and drivers are not permitted to pass. The correct answer is option A. Lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are not permitted to pass. Explanation. Yellow lines are used to separate traffic moving in opposite directions. Solid lines indicate that drivers are not permitted to pass. Question 16. As a pedestrian, you should. Option A, Always insist on the right-of-way over a vehicle when using a crosswalk. Option B. Never enter a street or crosswalk when vehicles are approaching. Option C. Enter a crosswalk at any time because it is the vehicle driver's responsibility to stop. Option D. Use crosswalks only if they are convenient. The correct answer is option B. Never enter a street or crosswalk when vehicles are approaching. Explanation: pedestrians should not enter a street or crosswalk when vehicles are approaching. Though pedestrians have the right of way in crosswalks, a vehicle approaching from a close distance may not have the time to stop before entering the crosswalk. Question 17. You are coming to a railroad crossing where the crossing signals are flashing. You should: Option A. Stop and look for a train. Option B. Slow down and look for a train. Option C. Look for a train, then speed up. Option D. Do what the vehicle ahead of you does. The correct answer is option A. Stop and look for a train. Explanation: when approaching a railroad crossing, you must stop your vehicle no closer than 15 feet from the nearest rail if an installed electric or mechanical signal is giving warning of an approaching train. Be aware of other warning signs that may indicate an oncoming train, including seeing a lowered crossing gate or hearing an oncoming train. Question 18. A driver entering public traffic from a driveway or private road. Option A. Has the right of way. Option B. Should yield to drivers already on the public road. Option C. Can assume that other drivers will change lanes to make room. Option D. May force their way into traffic. The correct answer is option B. Should yield to drivers already on the public road. Explanation: if you are entering traffic from a driveway or private road, you should yield to drivers already on the public road. Merge safely into traffic when you are able to do so. Question 19. When you see other drivers around you acting or reacting in anger. Option A. Don't make eye contact. Option B. Don't react with hand gestures. Option C. Distance yourself from the situation. Option D. All of these. The correct answer is option D. All of these. Explanation: when other drivers are behaving angrily, you should take action to physically and mentally distance yourself from the situation. Avoid making eye contact with them or making body movements or gestures that could provoke them. Slow down, move over, or do whatever you safely can to put yourself out of danger. Question 20. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit is blank on narrow, winding mountain highways. Option A. 70 miles per hour. Option B. 55 miles per hour. Option C. 40 miles per hour. Option D. 20 miles per hour. The correct answer is option D. 20 miles per hour. Explanation: unless otherwise posted, the speed limit on narrow, winding mountain highways in Colorado is 20 miles per hour. If a posted sign indicates otherwise, follow the speed limit on the posted sign. Question 21. A driver with a blood alcohol concentration BAC between blank is presumed to be driving while ability is impaired Y and is subject to legal repercussions. Option A. 0.83 Option B. 0.5 and 0.7%. Option C. 0.7 and 0.9%. Option A. 0.9 and 0.1%. The correct answer is option B. 0.5 and 0.7%. Explanation: the amount of alcohol absorbed in your bloodstream is what causes you to feel the effects of drinking. This is called blood alcohol concentration BAC. A driver with a BAC between 0.5% and 0.7% is presumed to be driving while ability is impaired Y.